Hey guys, Antoine here from the Six Figure Academy. Okay, so listen, there have been such overwhelming responses on my offer to do this video for you, and I'm very excited to do it for you. I'm adding 3 more separate videos. I'll be sending those out to you in the coming days. And why? Why am I adding 3? Because they're connected. They're connected to your clarity worksheet. Okay. Now, let me explain to you the value of what I'm about to show to you, because I really want 2024 to be an exceptional year for you. And I've been using those tools for quite a while right now, getting results for other people. So this is really a high impact stuff I'm about to show to you. Okay, so let's dig into them. The first one is the clarity worksheet. So I have sent you a copy of this, kind of a simple basic copy, but very, very powerful, and it's what I use for client work. And I'm going to explain, I'm going to break it down, and we're going to apply simple scenarios, and you will be able to plug in your own personal numbers, and the goal is to determine a daily goal for yourself, and we'll talk about why that's important. I'll also send you another video number 2. It'll be about what I call your personal number. For that clarity worksheet to work for you, you need to plug in your personal number. And this personal number is a number that all of us have, and is the number that is required to fund the life of our dreams. And therefore, in the second video, I will help you determine what your personal number is, and that's the number you're going to use to plug into the clarity worksheet to apply it to your own personal circumstance, your business situation, your life situation. Okay? Because ultimately, the idea of a business is to fund the life that you want. The third video will talk about your perfect product. And that's an amazing one, because what you do find is that, and I'm not going to tell you a specific product or sell anything to you. None of those videos will sell anything to you at all. No coaching, no affiliates program, nothing. This is my gift to you for 2024. So the idea of the perfect product is all about the fact that whatever business that you are in, there is a perfect market, there is a perfect message, and therefore the last piece is that perfect product that makes your offer irresistible, right? That means your perfect market and perfect message will get the selling done for you if you can identify the perfect product. Number 4, we'll talk about the 80-20 rule. And this is where you will recognize in your daily activities those that are more impactful than others, and where to spend your time and where to have your focus. So therefore, what you find is that you will then have the power, the personal power, to reduce the amount of effort that you put into your day, but get even more results from investing less time and energy. Okay, so all 4 of those will come your way in the coming days. All right, guys, so let's head into the clarity worksheet right now and get you going. All right, so the way this works is that you have those 2 blue spots here, and we start from there, right? Now, additionally, what I've done, you may not have seen this before, but I added another tab here to kind of break things down for you on a daily basis, and you will see the relevance of this in a few seconds. But let's get back to the main one. So the main sheet here is where we want to start with. On line 4 here, we want to start with an annual goal, a goal for the year. Now, depending on how you kind of develop the goal for the year, everyone has this idea of, listen, if it's employment, I want to make $50,000. If it's a business, I want to make $500,000, whatever that number is. So we're thinking strictly about your side hustle or your business, and we want a number to kick this off. Now, I have a $1 million plugged in here, but let's make an assumption that, yes, so let's make an assumption you want to, earn $1 million over 12 months. Well, given that you want to make $1 million over 12 months, we could break this down, and the reason we're breaking this down is that when you approach things in 12 months interval, they're more difficult to get to than if you do them on a daily interval. What does that mean? That means that you're really putting energy into daily activities to get your annual goal, and therefore we need to break this annual goal down to a daily goal. All right, so have a look at how we do that. We start with the 12 months. We break it down here. There's a formula here breaking it down into monthly. So 1 million is converted to $83,000 a month if you want to make $1 million. To convert it to weekly is 38,000 per week, and converted to daily is 2,740. And therefore, what you're looking at here is a number that says to you, this is the total amount of sales, or the minimum amount of sales I need to make per day to hit $1 million per year. So in this case, it is 2,740. Now, depending on who you are, this looks like an astronomical figure for you, or it looks like a very tiny number for you, depending on who you are. What I would say to you is that in the world of opportunity we are in right now, you have really no excuses to make this number. Okay? There are no excuses. Particularly, you could learn your way into those numbers. Okay? Now, having established that this is our number, and again, you could change this. So let's say if you figure, well, you have a bigger number or a smaller number. So let's assume I just want to make $100,000. I would put 100,000. Sorry, 100,000 will be this, right? So therefore, if it's 100,000 is my goal, my daily goal then cuts down to $274, right? So put your goal in here, and it'll convert to the daily amount. Now let's just go back to the million for a minute, and I want to make sense out of this. Now at the bottom here, there's a different section here, and this section is all about the number of sales needed to hit your daily goal. So we have established our daily goal here. How many sales do we need to make given our different product price points? Some of you, for instance, sell a low ticket product, like for instance a $10 product. Some of you might sell a more or less higher or medium income, medium ticket product, maybe $2,500, right? So I express this by just illustrating different price points here. And therefore, what that means is that if you're selling a $10 product, you really need to make 274 sales a day, right? If you're selling a $100 product, you need to make 27 sales a day. $500 product, 5 sales. $1,000 product, about 3 sales. A $2,500 product, about 1 sale, okay? So looking at what you have available to sell, this tells you, hey, the quantity I need to reach per day. That's it, folks. That's it. We are breaking down our annual goal to our daily goal, sales goal. That's just sales, gross revenue. And we are asking ourselves how many of the products that we have for sale we need to sell. Now, I'm going to go a little bit further because some people complicate simple things, right? Now, imagine you are someone I'm speaking to here and you don't have a product to sell. You are very overwhelmed or confused about how to go about establishing a business. Let me say this to you. You need 3 simple things to get going. 3 simple things. Thing number 1 is product. Thing number 2 is people or market. And thing number 3 is a system, selling system. Let's put this. I just want to add this because I want this to be valuable and for you to see that you could actually do this. So I sat with someone last week and she had no clue what to do, how to approach it, but she knows she wanted to make that $1 million actually came from that conversation, right? So we discussed the product and she narrowed it down to shoes. So product will be shoes. She identified that she's gonna be able to source $100 shoes to sell, and she would do drop shipping, meaning that she has no money to invest, but she wants to get the business going, and therefore through drop shipping you don't need money to invest, you just need to be able to start selling, right? So $100 shoes. Then who is she going to sell it to? After some conversation, we narrowed down to women between the ages of 24 to 44. That's what she identified. Okay, fine. So we have the women nailed down. We have our market, right? Selling system. Well, this was her weakness. She knew nothing about how to sell. But we nailed down to Facebook advertising. And she knew nothing about it. So what did we do? Remember, she has no money, right? This is the final part. This is where her dilemma was. Well, I showed her how to go online and go to a place called Udemy. Have a look at this, guys. Pay attention. She has no money. Don't forget that, right? She only is able to pay her coach, but she has no money to invest in the business. But she wants to get started, and she's very ambitious. So what we did, we went to this site. We were very, very strategic. We decided on a top-rated course. Remember, she has no money. We went down here to the pricing. We chose the free courses. You can see there are 220 free courses available. And I said to her, choose 10 of them. I literally said 10, right? Because you really want to get a good start. And so she went and picked 10 of them. So here's a course. She clicked through it. I said to her, look for the content, see if it's relevant, what you could learn. And she realized, okay, that course might do it for me. I could learn how to sell my shoes through the instructions in this course. Okay, and therefore, she just clicked enroll, and the free course was added to her account. And then she started just learning Facebook ads. And I think I got a message this morning, she kind of launched her first ad. Okay, so we're going to see how that goes. But going back to our clarity sheet here, someone started, they identified a number, how much sales they want to make a day. They did not have a business going. I identified with them the 3 things that they need to get going. They need a product, they need a market, and they need a selling system. Or sales, kind of a lead generation source, put it this way, because the selling system is a bit beyond that. She needs to have, in her case, she would be doing email marketing and have a simple funnel, right? And sometimes you don't need a funnel. If you're doing drop shipping, you could send the person straight to that drop ship page, okay? And that's it. The point here is that she would need to do some learning, and therefore her biggest investment of time would be on learning Facebook advertising. And through that course, it would tell her exactly what are the system parts she needs to do. Okay? I'm going to stop right here, but this should make sense to you. All right? I'm going to delete this because other people will be using this sheet. But this is it, guys, your clarity worksheet. Now, how do I apply this? I know my daily number. Here's what you do next. I have another tab here for you called daily performance. So we know our daily goal is 2,750 if you want to make $1 million, right? All you need to do is track on a day-by-day basis how close you get into these numbers. Now, I'll say this to you. If you're brand new, your first week or even first month, all this might be 0. Okay? Now, keep in mind, I just put this here for illustration. For someone who have multiple products, you could put the different products that you're selling. So if product 1, put the name for product 1. If it is a $10 product, put how many sales for the day you got here. Put the actual number. So if I sold 5 products at $10, this is $50. Okay. Product number 2, if I sold 2 at $100, this would be $200. Okay. Product number 3, if I had a $997 product and I sold 3, I would put equal 997 multiplied by 3, right? And you go on and on, right? Now, some days you may literally have 0. Put 0. Be honest, be transparent. This is a business you're running. But here's what's important, guys. Your first sale. The minute you discover the first sale, so for this client of mine, the minute she gets her first sale, we're going to duplicate how she got it. And what typically happens, right, is that your first week you may get 1 or 0, but your second week, because of your efforts, your learning, your second week you will get 1 or 2. Then we will sit together, or you should sit down, look at how you got it. What's the path that person came to become a customer, and duplicate that. And imagine first week you got 1 sale, second week you double this. You try to double every week. Third week you add from 2 you go to 4. Fourth week from 4 you get to 8, then 8 to 16. Your ambition, your effort is to double until you have your number of 2750. That's what you're working on. You're trying to double every week, and then it becomes an effort to get to 2750, your personal number, and you want to get there within a month or 2 or 3 months. For some people, it can take longer, but the learning that you're acquiring along the way will get you there. The other parts of it is the expense side. So every business has an expense. Plug those in. Now, I will not spend too much time, if I'm you, if I'm just doing this for the first time, trying to be very detailed and complex. Make it very simple. You want to focus on that daily number. So even without this entire sheet here, you don't have to use this sheet, right? All we wanted to do was establish with clarity what is the amount I need to get per day. Once I know that amount per day, I want to track on a daily basis that my sales to make sure I'm hitting that number. Now, here's an important something I want to mention to you. The reason why we're doing all of that, or why you need to approach your business, your next year with planning, is what we're looking at here. This is scientific information, right? So 33% of your goal, if it's unwritten, you might achieve that. Your goal is increased to 43% if it's written down. 64% if your goal is written with action steps. 76%, almost 100% if your goal is written with action steps, shared with a coach, and you provide weekly updates. Okay? Now, put aside the coach part of it if you can't afford a coach at the beginning. But on your own, I just give you some coaching here. On your own, by using the clarity worksheet, you'd have exponentially increase the potential of success in whatever you do. All right, so go ahead, use the clarity worksheet. Send me some questions if you have it. I'm going to send you 3 more videos in the coming days. Look out for those. But I know you have a great, valuable tool right now to get started. So give it a go and share your feedback. And if you have questions, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna answer those questions for you. All right. I look forward to your success stories in 2024, and maybe we'll work together in the future. But what I'm really hoping to get from you is 12 months from now, you said to me, hey, Antoine, that clarity worksheet really produced a massive change in my life. It have done for many people I've worked with, and I know it'll do the same for you. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Within the next 24 to 48 hours, I'm going to release this. So keep your eye on the inbox, and I will send it directly over to you. Have a great day.